On the biggest MMORPG server in Minecraft, simple tasks like farming crops can turn into an all-out war. You are probably familiar with the Great Potato War, the most well-documented competition based in Hypixel Skyblock, fought between two gaming addicts, pouring millions of coins and hundreds of hours down the drain. For some reason, millions of people were interested to see which person could farm potatoes better. Spoiler alert. Technoblade won. That was the end of the story. The series ended and everyone went back to doing what they were doing before. But the potato isn't the only item that has been the subject of nuclear warfare. There are many Minecraft items that have caused destruction in the lives of others. Netherrack, ice, carrots, coal, and more. These have a war named after them. So let's take a look at these long-forgotten wars, with almost nobody recalling them ever happening. The Netherrack War. Netherrack is the most useless block in Hypixel Skyblock. You can't really do anything with it, not even craft enchanted netherrack. Why do people want it? I guess that's a question we will never answer. A guy called Present somehow got #1 in Netherrack collection. So he decides it would be a good opportunity to make a video on it. It gets a lot of attention. This brings a few competitors. A person known as Squashy Squid beats him in collection. So Present continues farming hundreds of thousands of netherrack blocks. He reaches 1,000,000 blocks and still hasn't caught up. He had lost the war he started. This is never brought up again in his career. Speaking of which, I guess it has ended. The Ice War. Ice is one of the most valuable blocks in the game for now. It is in high demand because everyone wants the Yeti sword, a sword requiring over 2 million blocks of ice. Plus Teresa fishing rod made related to ice, I guess. People pay high prices for the ice, with enchanted packed ice selling at 100k per block. But this guy wasn't here for money. Inspired by Technoblade, like every other wannabe YouTuber is, he decides to go for a collection nobody really goes for. Ice. This is in February, by the way, when ice was only used for minions. So he goes bankrupt, obtaining a bunch of fuel and minions. And farms a bunch of ice in his free time. He gets a few million ice. After being stuck at #6 for a while, he gave up and put all the minions away. The Rotten Flesh War. He admits that he copied Technoblade, and that it was hilarious. So basically he just put down a bunch of revenant minions. And waits for days. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months. Then he decides he is tired of waiting and makes a video out of it. Sitting at #5 in Rotten Flesh collection. This series was never heard from again. And 4 months ago, he went missing. The Carrot War. Carrots are probably the most similar item to potatoes, I think. Most likely inspired by the Potato War, this guy decides he will make a spin-off from the Potato War. For some reason, the comments are turned off. Meaning the only opinion you can give is through the like and oh dear. It started off when TommyInnit said he would go for #1 in Carrot collection. But this guy called Kobeck said,
I'm gonna make that not possible.
Then the epic Minecraft intro begins. So he replaced all his cobblestone minions with carrot minions. And heads to the barn to do some harvesting. And unlike other series, he actually made a follow-up. He announces being top 1000 in carrots. Then top 100. Only taking a month to do so. Will he have a chance to actually finish a series, a thing rarely seen in the Hypixel YouTube section? Oh wait. Basically all he did was collect minions and upgrade them with the things he collects. Then he is never heard from again. Changing to ice minions. Rest in peace. The Cocoa Bean War. A guy called Aiden Green Ninja decides he will go for the #1 Cocoa Bean collection. He is using sheep minions, so he can sell the mutton, to buy cocoa beans, for cocoa minions. He builds a big cocoa bean farm. He is ready to go hard on those cocoa beans. Just kidding. After meeting a guy with over 100 million cocoa beans, he is discouraged. He says he doesn't feel good copying Technoblade. He realized that he doesn't have enough time to catch up to this guy. And he says this was all a big waste of time. And finally, the Coal War. A guy called Metro Void decides to go hard on coal. He is envious of Technoblade getting a talisman named after his war, and getting a crown. So he wants that, except with coal. He started off with 5 million coal, and wants to continue as he says coal is so useless. Which I agree with. And you probably know the drill. Place down minions blah blah, buy fuel blah blah, collect minions for weeks and do nothing else blah blah, end the series and never bring it up again. But that doesn't discourage him. He is on that daily upload schedule. Like me, except I am lazier. He still has the motivation to stream for hours and upload every day, unlike these other nons. So I guess he is a bit better than these other people. So yeah. Those are all the failed wars in Hypixel Skyblock. Rule 1 of Skyblock. Never start a war based on items. It is oversaturated and it always ends the same. And you will probably get nowhere. Anyways, I am only 6,000 subs from YouTube rank. If everyone who watched this video subscribed, actually I don't know how many people will see this. But still it would be awesome and cool if everyone subscribed. Bye.